Last night, the Brewers trailed the Dodgers 4-2 going into the ninth. They wound up winning that game. Here, the team from Whitefish Bay, just outside of Milwaukee, trails Iowa 4-2 in the sixth. Trying to become the first Wisconsin team in state history to make Williamsport. And they lead it off with the top three in their order against Anthony Johnson Jr., who struggled to find the zone in his first inning of relief. Last half inning starts at 0-2 to slow it in the sixth.
And it's the breaking ball. He's now thrown 5 straight breaking balls for strikes. I wouldn't mess around. If you found a comfort zone, I'd keep spinning that breaking ball in there.
There it is. 3 straight. Pegs the corner for a strikeout, 1 gone.
Now it looks like a totally different dude. He has found a rhythm with this breaking pitch, and he is landing it on the outside edge. Pitch after pitch after pitch.
Sloden was the only Wisconsin hitter through the first 4 innings to tally a hit. And now if you're the guys from Whitefish Bay Little League, you've seen them strike out, and it's quickly 0-2 on their second hitter, Matt Bagoon. And it's been all breaking balls from AJ Jr.
Bagoon tries to bunt. That one comes up empty.
Ball. Come on, 2 strikes.
Lifted into center. It finds grass. Bagoon is on board. And now Sam Irwin represents the game-tying run coming to the plate in the sixth.
Well, Bagoon makes an adjustment there, breaking ball after breaking ball, and he keeps his hands back. It wasn't a rocket, but it'll work.
Just the second hit of the game for Wisconsin.
This dude's dangerous now. Sammy Irwin has been swinging a very hot bat.
3 doubles, 5 ribbies, up to second base goes Bagoon. One pitch.
Oh, that's in.
Inside ball 2. Owen Bergholz is on deck for Wisconsin. He too has been dangerous. 2 extra base hits, 3 runs batted into the tournament. 2-1 set down the line and left. Fair ball. Bagoon will score. Rounding second is Irwin, and he stays put with an RBI double. It's a 1-run game in Whitestown.
He can really hit now. The Wisconsin team just sitting on that breaking ball. He gets one out and over the plate. And we've seen him do this a couple times. What a beautiful gather. Lets that breaking ball travel.
Ball gets past Russell. Tying run is at third base.
Well, and I tell you what, the ball has been getting to the backstop quite a bit, Matty. And now with the run just 60 feet away, you got any number of ways you can tie this ball game up.
Infield drawn in now for Iowa. 2-0. In 3 straight games, Wisconsin has erased deficits to come back and win. 3-0 count. Wow. Tying run at third. 1 down in the 6th. Winner to Williamsport. Ball gets by. Tying run to the plate. Safe. Tied at 4. Unbelievable. Wisconsin comes all the way back again. And the go-ahead run is aboard.
you could just feel it coming. I mean, the ball's just getting to the backstop with such regularity. It's tough to keep a runner at third base.
Mark Irwin came out of the dugout, and it looks like he's going to make a change at catcher. They're going to put Cannon Kane back into the game behind the plate, as the game is now tied at 4, and Berkey, somehow the go-ahead run is aboard for the team from Whitefish Bay. They can't even believe it.
No.
Behind home plate.
No, and you've gone from, are we going to relinquish the lead, to now we could find ourselves in a deficit heading into the last at bat. And if the way this game has unfolded, it always felt like a bigger lead than it actually was.
Sure.
Just because Tisson was so dominant, they were getting so many opportunities, even though they didn't really cash in on any of them. Now all of a sudden you're staring defeat right in the face. And how about, did somebody tell me that the Brewers came back from a 4-2 deficit last night?
Somebody did say that.
Yeah.
That stat courtesy of Lee Torben, our excellent statistician. Look at this. I mean, Berkey, all week long, they've been the comeback kids. And it bears repeating. They trailed 2-0 to Minnesota going into the final inning. They walked it off, scoring 3 runs. They trailed by 2 coming into this final inning. So far, they've scored 2 runs with the 3rd on base. Still only 1 out in the 6th. This team from Whitefish Bay Little League, big fans of the Brewers and big fans of Craig Counsell.
Hey, this is Craig Counsell. Good luck to Whitefish Bay Little League. Go get a W today.
Of course, Craig now managing the Cubs, but for a while was managing the hometown team, and they play at Craig Counsell Park. He began his career playing for Whitefish Bay Little League. And
well,
perhaps somewhere he's watching this game smiling.
And I'm sure they have made him proud this week.
Ball.
A ball in the dirt to Leo Vancaster.
Come on. I got you, buddy. I got you. Relax. I got you. I got you. I got you.
The big breaking ball again, and this is welcome back to the catching position, Mr. Kane.
2-2 tying run is aboard. Timeout taken by Kyle Fox. After the timeout, Vancaster digs in. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. The 3rd strikeout of A.J. Jr.'s relief appearance. 2 down.
Well, it's a big pitch. And again, it's as messy as it's been here the last inning and a half or so. If you get off the field with a top ball game, you got to love your chance to come back and win it in the home half.
Lou Bredigan has doubled and driven in 2 so far this week in the Midwest region. He has the go-ahead run at the plate on board after Wisconsin trailed by 2 entering the inning. Two-0 pitch.
There's that fastball command he's been looking for.
Another breaking ball. Surprised Bredigan, maybe a little bit of defensive swing. And now Anthony Johnson Jr. 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. swinging. Fourth strikeout for Johnson Jr. Iowa does what they needed to do. Lowell, I don't know if you would have asked anybody about 30 minutes ago if this would have been possible, the way Cooper Tisson was pitching. But credit to Wisconsin. They forced his pitch count up. He exited the game with 85. They take advantage, score 2 runs in the 6th to tie it at 4. And now the team from Iowa has a chance to win it in the bottom half with the bottom part of their order. Leading off with Xavier Lutke.
They've had so many chances.
No doubt.
Feels like they could have 8 or 10 runs at this point, but all they need is 1 now.
11 left on base today for Iowa. Strike 1 to Lutke. Sam Irwin back on the bump. Came in to relieve in the 4th, and it's been his game since.
Parker, I'll trade that from you, buddy. Thank you.
Xavier Lutke's parents watching on with nerves. This game has felt intense for most of these 6 innings. Even when Iowa had what seemed to be a commanding lead at the time, Cooper Tisson on the mound had 14 strikeouts. Hitters count to Lutke, who has twice reached, including with a double, driving in a run earlier today. Draws a walk to lead off the 6th, and the game-winning run is aboard.
Well, it's a familiar script. A leadoff base runner.
Relax. All right, you look like you're trying to aim it instead of just being loose and firing the ball. All right, fire, blow right by him. You've been blowing it by him the whole game. Blow by him. All right, you're a Buckeye fan. I'm a Buckeye fan. All right, these are Ohio State Buckeyes. They step up. All right, this is your chance. All right, compete. Go at these guys. If they bunt, be ready to make the play. A lot of communication. If it's a bad bunt, you can go 2. Otherwise, if it's a good bunt, go 1. And then you got to sprint back to 3rd. All right. So I want Eli actually covering on 2nd. You're going to go to 3rd on the bunt. Does that make sense? You're covering 2nd on the bunt. You're going to 3rd on the bunt, Griff. You're charging on the bunt. All right. You're staying home. All right. Let's go. Thank you.
Liam Rasso takes a strike. That's how you want to start this at bat if you're Sam Irwin. No Wisconsin team has ever made it to Williamsport. Iowa has been a Midwest region record 15 times. The last coming in 2022. 0-2 to Rasso. Strikeout for Irwin. 1 down in the 6th.
Another good visit. Cal Fox goes to the mound. Sam Irwin settles in. And strike 1, strike 2, strike 3. His best fastballs of this outing past Rasso. And that changes the feel of this inning a little bit.
A strike to Lysanias Broyles. 45 pitches for Irwin in his relief appearance.
All down.
Chops it to 3rd. Flipped to Curley. They will get the lead runner 2 down as Broyles reaches first base.
I like the decision there by Curley to flip that ball. What do we got here? Curley ranges far to his left.
Hey, he's one thing. Watch it, Sam, correct.
Ball. Ball. Here we go.
Sam Irwin has had a nice bounce back here in the middle of this inning. Last thing he needs to do is start nibbling again. The fastball command was razor sharp here to the last two hitters.
Ball 4.
Walk on 4 pitches. And now the game-winning run is in scoring position for Iowa. Paxton Smith has twice reached, walking both times at the plate today. Crowds home with Broyles at second base. On a ball into the outfield. Would Iowa test the shallow playing outfield of Wisconsin? Winner to Williamsport.
You'd really need a base hit that causes one of these outfielders to go east or west, because anything at them, they're just too shallow to score, it would appear. You see what's at stake here. Wisconsin trying to be the first appearance in the history of the state. Iowa looking for their first appearance since 2022.
Davenport Northwest Little League went in back-to-back years, representing Iowa back in 04 and 05. They have not been since. Smith takes a strike after the visit to the rubber by Parker Sloden. Irwin just trying to get this game to extras after Wisconsin erased a 2-run deficit in the top half of the 6th. Chopper to short. Hansen bobbles, flips to second, gets away. Bases loaded. And the game-winning run is 1 base away for Iowa.
And wow, that was very, very close to going in to right field and ending the game right there. As we see, Hansen can't come up with a clean catch, and then as he goes to flip it to second base, this ball's destined for the outfield and hits the runner wide with the flip, but it hits Devaney. And now Jackson Rasso with a chance to win this ball game.
The son of third base coach Alan Rasso had a 2-run single earlier in the tournament. It's his lone hit so far in the Midwest Regional. Could win it here and send Iowa to Williamsport.
Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Thank you.
Game-winning run at third.
1-1.
1-1 count, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Two strikes.
Well, you got to give everyone a bunch of credit. This is small strike zone to throw to. Rasso certainly not the biggest kid, and he works ahead in the count. 1-2 count, and pops over there, Alan Rasso.
1 ball, 2 strike.
I think his heart is in his throat right now.
1-2 from Irwin. Spiked, blocked by Sloden.
Nice job there by Sloden. You got to be a wall here.
Cooper Tisson, the batter on deck, has done so much to get this team to this point. Could the man batting in front of him do it?
Good spoil right there. A fastball probably a little off the edge, but too close to take. The game just hangs in the balance. You can feel the tension.
Here we go.
60th pitch for Irwin. 2-2.
How about foul?
Fouled off.
That ball was going to hit him.
I thought it did hit him.
I think it hit the grip of the bat. I mean, that ball hit right above his knuckles, but if he takes it, it probably hits him. Wow.
The thinnest part of the bat, Berkey. Time called by Alan Rasso, his father. Remember, Jackson, the younger brother of Liam, he's playing up a grade. He's just 11 years old, playing among and against 12-year-olds with a chance to send Iowa to the World Series. Right back to the rubber, and it's caught by Sam Irwin. And it has happened a bit miraculously. Wisconsin was down 2 runs entering the final inning. They played 2 to tie it. This is popped behind home. It'll fall off the bat of Hudson Nava. Remember, in Little League Baseball, once extras begin, a runner will start at second base. Lou Bredigan is the runner on second for Wisconsin. Ball sent shallow center, and it's caught on the run smoothly by Xavier Lutke. One away.
Well, smoothly is right. What a big play here. Lutke takes a perfect angle to this baseball on a ball that looked like it had a real chance to fall into shallow center field. You see Lutke there at the back of the grass. Beautiful crossover step, runs after that thing fearlessly. And that is a big first out.
One out to Brandon Hearing.
Ball.
Anthony Johnson Jr., the relief man, has a big arm and a big curveball, but has struggled at times in this tournament to find the zone. He's fallen behind 2-0 here.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Hearing has an RBI in the tournament.
Ball.
Lays off the 2-1.
You just feel like they have to score.
No doubt.
They've got 1, 2, 3 up. Iowa does in the home half.
Tisson, Johnson, Kane.
And with the runner starting in scoring position, it just feels like a must. You got to put 1 on the board.
Bottom portion of Wisconsin's lineup has produced throughout the tournament. Hearing produces here. Into left. They will hold Bedigan at third. And the go-ahead run is 1 bag away with 1 down in the 7th.
I wonder if you take that chance right there. I know there's a lot of different ways to score, and there's just 1 out. But Johnson also with the ability to get swing and miss. That is a tough decision right there for the third base coach, who elects to put the brakes on Bedigan.
0-1 to Curley. He was part of a string of 4 straight singles, 3 of them driving in runs.
Thank you.
In Wisconsin's comeback win against Missouri yesterday in the elimination game final. Time called by Kyle Fox.
Let's have fun, loose up here. All right, get that barrel through. You got your head pulling all over the place. Lock that head down, jaw down. All right, barrel right through. All right, right field's wide open. Look at that. Right center's open. All right, just get that barrel on the ball. Poke something out there. Get Lou in. All right, cool.
Oh, 2. Foul tipped. Curley stays alive.
An emergency hack right there. Sometimes when you're that late, it ends up being catcher's interference. Doesn't look like that was the case here, but almost strike 3 and just comes out of the glove of Cannon Kane.
Here we go.
Go-ahead run at third. One down. And the 1-2 gets through. In to score from third is Brennigan. Iowa leads. The second out was recorded. Here's another look at it.
Yeah, just a breaking ball that squirts through the legs of Cannon Kane. And I believe is that the last 2 runs that have scored on balls to the backstop? It's that breaking ball of Anthony Johnson, so hard to corral.
He has 5 strikeouts, but you're right, Berkey. The last 2 runs that have scored, the tying run and the go-ahead run for Wisconsin, have been on pitches that reach the backstop.
Ball.
It has been a wild game today. Just 7 combined hits, despite 9 combined runs. 2-0 to Griffin Hansen.
And again, an advantageous spot the way these offenses start, and so almost being down 1 almost kind of feels like even, but I mean, to think that Iowa is now trailing in this ball game is pretty
hard to believe.
Yes,
hard to believe. If you're just joining us, Cooper Tisson, who's now playing at first base, started the game. He is a Team USA player at the 12U level. Struck out 14 batters. Reached the pitch limit, had to hand the ball over, and Wisconsin has made their comeback since his exit. And now some insurance in scoring position as Levi Cushman comes to the plate with 2 down.
Ball, that's up. Ball in.
I beg your pardon. It was 13 strikeouts for Tisson. I've been wanting to give him more.
It's okay.
All 13 outs he recorded were
Ball.
strikeouts.
Baker's dozen plus.
Besides that fly out to right field. My memory's a little hazy because it's been so long since he pitched.
Ball 4.
And he was so dominant, Berkey. But now the bases are loaded.
Yeah, that's just a distant memory at this point.
Time called by Mike Irwin.
Wisconsin, second baseman 18, Eli Liska.
Well, and I would expect Liska to be very patient right here. You got to make Johnson throw strike 1.
Ball.
Meanwhile, the top of Wisconsin's lineup is looming with Parker Sloden. Should Liska reach? Big opportunity here for Wisconsin. 1-0 misses inside. Boy, has this game turned.
That's the pitch he goes to when he needs a strike. And backdoor breaking ball has been the savior for him in this ball game.
Three ball, 1 strike count. Bases loaded, 2 outs.
I think he's taken here.
Squares to bunt. Pulls back, ball 4. 2-run lead for Wisconsin in the 7th. And they turn the lineup over to Parker Sloden.
Thought maybe they would go in a different direction, but they continue to trust the big left-hander.
Ball.
And you're in real danger zone here.
23 combined walks between the 2 teams today. Parker Sloden led off the game with a laser line drive off Cooper Tisson.
Ball, that's out.
Leads this count against Anthony Johnson Jr. 2-1. And A.J. Jr.'s pitch count is getting up there, Burke.
No question. Yeah, he's only a couple hitters left.
That's an unbelievable pitch. 12-6. And a 2-strike count to Sloden.
See Nick Hans in the first base coaching box trying to get Parker Sloden to calm down.
Here we go.
Sloden, he put the ball in play twice off Cooper Tisson, but Anthony Johnson Jr. did strike him out last time up.
Crowding the plate. Goes down on the 2-2. Guys, 23 combined walks in this game. Iowa had a commanding lead when Cooper Tisson was pitching. He reached his pitch limit, and now he sees a 2-run deficit as he digs in to lead off the bottom of the 7th, and he is aboard with a hit by pitch.
Here you go, buddy. Here you go, pitcher.
And now the tying run is on in the 7th.
Thank you.
Well, and the go-ahead run is the walk-off run. Stretched to the plate. It has not been easy sailing for big Anthony Johnson on the mound, but he got a chance to send his team to Williamsport here with one swing of the bat.
Has homered in the regional.
Outfield playing about as deep as you could play. Right field not as much as center and left.
Wind is blowing in from center. Jackson Rasso at second base, Tisson at first.
The wind blowing in about as strong as we've seen here all week. It's going to take a serious shot to get it out of here right now.
Sam Irwin's pitch count is getting up there. His 65th pitch coming of the relief appearance. Three and 0 to Johnson, who really hasn't seen many pitches to hit since his first at bat of the game. Does Irwin just walk him, or does he groove one in here?
Ball 4.
It's a walk on 4 pitches, and now the game-winning run is aboard.
It can flip quickly, can it?
Especially with that runner starting at second base. Here's Cannon Kane. Boy, has he been good in the regional. Both at the plate and behind it.
Ball.
A double and 2 runs batted in to go along with a pair of singles. Takes the 1-0 up the middle. 1 run is in. Tisson will round third. Tie game with the game-winning run at second base. A 2-run single for Cannon Kane.
Certainly, I think the third baseman Curley would step on it and see if he can go third to first.
Here's a ground ball, middle infield. They're going to try to turn 2, not quickly enough. So they get the runner at second base, but Anthony Johnson Jr., who represents the game-winning run, is now at third.
And that was actually one of those balls where you knew you couldn't turn it. You could maybe have gotten greedy and thrown the
Irwin takes second base.
Time had been called.
So he's going to have to go back to first, I believe.
Yep, he's going back to first. I thought home plate umpire Larry Babcock said time was called. I guess not.
Time!
Yeah, time was called, yet they're letting him stay at second base. Now they're going to send it back. Okay.
And now a double play ball gets you out of the inning and extends the game.
Well, you can't play for two. You just, it's too hard in Little League baseball. I think they're going to bring the infield in, even though Eli Liska is standing on the back of the grass right now. Matter of fact, I would just walk the bases loaded and have a force.
Logan Chances has some speed now. Berkey beat out an infield single in his last at bat. He digs in. Game-winning run at third, one out.
I would want the force at home here in a tie game.
Ball gets away.